Hello guys, I'm Paris, the options guy, and welcome back to today's video. And today's video is going to be very interesting because the data that we've gotten today of the FNO data that we've gotten today, the option chain data, everything is suggesting something different. And this is a very interesting data. And today, if you see, first of all, let's talk about what happened in the market, which was also weird because if you see, Nifty is down 0.95%, whereas Bank Nifty is up 0.37%. So right off the bat, things are going pretty weird, and it was expected because it is a election week, so you can't really expect things to be normal like the other weeks, right? So yes, very first of all thing that it is very weird is that Nifty and Bank Nifty diverging a lot, right? If you see Bank Nifty not moving down at all, right, but Nifty just continuing to move down, and in the end Nifty seeing very good buying. But one thing that I had said was that if you see, pros might have held the position. I had said this in the previous video, basically day before yesterday, is that pros might have made short positions in today's expiry, right? And if that happens, we will see a lot of short positions being cut today. And if you see, pros basically cut all of their future short, right? I don't think they cut their future short. They basically got expired, and because of that, if you see, now they're just long a little bit, right? But on the other hand, just look at this FIA data. They've taken a short position of 292,000 contracts in one day. Now the basically the very big short position that was made a few weeks ago was of 258,000 short contracts, and that was made over a span of few days. But in just one day, FIS have gone from just 5,000 short positions over here to 297,000 short positions, and this is uh you can say a little bit concerning. I'm not saying that it is very much concerning. It is a little bit concerning, but yes, on the other hand, if you see, basically client going long, they have 12 lakh 37. They are in a very big long position over here. But FIs are also long and pros are short. But these shorts that they have made are now not in basically future shorts. Now all of these short positions are in call shorts. Yes, call shorts over here and put longs, right? So I have a feeling that tomorrow these guys will try to cover these positions over here, and we could see a little bit of recovery. But for that, we will need to only follow levels, and the major level in Nifty tomorrow will be 22,600, 620 to 600. This area, if we are holding above this area, we can expect a very good recovery from here, which can easily take us to 22,800 also. But before that, we will take some time near 22,700. Now tomorrow is going to be very interesting because in the end, the buying that we've seen, this indicates that we should not sell at lower levels. So where will we take a selling position is going to be very simple. Now two things can happen tomorrow. We again open with a gap down somewhere near, now we've closed near 22,488. So let's say we open somewhere near 22,400. Tomorrow, if we open near 22,400, we'll wait for one pullback and see, is 22,480 to 450 area, this 30 point area, if the market is taking very good rejection from here, even 22,500, even that is also fine. Maybe market might go up a little more in this area. If you see that market is taking rejection and market again starts to make lower low, then we will take one selling attempt over here, not a lot of selling attempt. But again, we will need to look at one thing, is that if the market is going up over here, right? If the market opens with a gap down and goes up a little bit, the buying that is coming, is it coming very fast? Like, is it a buying like this where there are no wicks on the candles? If that is so, we will not take a selling position. But if we see candles like this where there are a lot of wicks, that means the buying is slow. Then as soon as we see negative price action being formed in the market, we will go ahead and take a short position over here, until unless we are below 22,500, right? Above 22,500, if we start sustaining, then we'll do nothing, because 22,600 to 22,500 in this area, we will think about doing nothing over here. Only if we go about 22,600, 22,600, 22,600 in this area. Only if we sustain above this area and start making positive price action, you will see a very, very good short covering in the market, right? And also long build up, because you can also see very good long build up in the market, and that can push you all the way up to 22,700 easily. So if we sustain above this level, your first target can be 22,700 if you take a long position over here, and then 22,800 also. And these targets will come very fast, because tomorrow I am expecting that things might be a little bit volatile, I mean extra volatile, because of which you will get fast moves like this over here, right? On the downside also and on the upside also, both, right? Talking about, actually, let's first go and talk about what can we do if we open with the gap up, right? Because we didn't talk about that. If we open with the gap up, let's say somewhere all the way near 22,600, then we'll wait for one pullback till 22,520 to 500, right? Same 500 level over here. If we are again taking support from the zone, and if we start to make positive price action, then you can think about taking a bullish position over here, but don't go very aggressive until unless we break 22,600, because what might happen is that we again open with a gap up, and then we again come in this range and just stay in this range. So if that happens, then you probably won't get a good trade. Maybe your stop loss also might get hit. So you can start to take a little bit of position over here, but only go aggressive about 22,620 to 600. So partial position you can start to make over here, but about 22,600 to 620 is where you will go ahead and be ultra bullish on the market. Not ultra bullish, but still very bullish on the market, because if someone knows something, if we know that basically the BJP or anything, if the election results are good, we will see a very good move on the upside tomorrow itself, because on Saturday we are getting exit polls. So many people will go and make long positions tomorrow itself. But keep in mind that a lot of people will hedge their positions. Like pros over here, they will probably cut their call shorts and come into call longs also. Most probably this can happen, because they would not want to take a short end, basically option short position, while going into elections, because whenever there is an expectation of big move in the market on either side, upside or downside, you should not take a short position. And who else would know this better than the pros themselves, right? Proprietary traders, because it is their job to trade in options and futures. So they most probably can go ahead and cut off all these call shorts and come into call long. Now talking about put shorts, I don't think they will square off their talking about put longs that they've done over here, I don't think they will square off these, but they can mostly square off these call short positions, because they would not want to, as I said, go into the elections with any sort of option short position. They would want to go with a long option position, probably hedging their risk on both the sides. And same thing with pros also. I don't think they would want to take a short position until unless they are expecting the I'm sorry, the election result to be very bad, right? So I hope that is very clear. Now, talking about one more thing is that in Nifty, if you go and open the 27 June expiry option chain, just go and do it. You will see that there is a very, very good put writing. Even today, where the market fell so much, people were writing puts just like crazily. And even right now, the PCR is above 1. That means still someone is writing puts very aggressively. Now I'm not saying that the calls were not written, but still on a day like this where Nifty just continued to move down, we were still seeing put shots being made. Now whenever someone is aggressively shorting puts, and I'm not talking about puts being shorted on ATM options or OTM options, puts were being shorted on ITM options also, right? Below 23,000, but still ITM below 23,000 ITM options were still being written, right? So that is a very, very interesting data point that you need to keep in mind, that why would someone take a put short position in such a negative market, right? Especially in Nifty, where Nifty was negative and Bank Nifty was still positive, right? And Bank Nifty's data is also pretty positive in the option chain, not as positive as Nifty, but still that if Bank Nifty is in positive today, why would someone not write put shots in Bank Nifty and write put shots in Nifty, which was still a weaker instrument today? So that is a very, very interesting thing. And tomorrow price action will do everything for you, right? Price action will be the most important thing tomorrow for you, because a lot of data points are telling different stories. Like this FIS short position that they made in futures today, very, very big short position that they made over here, right? So this is telling us that things might go south, right? Pros data is telling us that things again might go with pros also. It is telling us that they have made bearish positions, so they might think about bringing the market more down. But the option chain data is telling us something else, right? The price action in Bank Nifty is telling us something else, where in the first candle itself nobody waited to exit their short positions. Everybody exited their short positions at the first candle itself. So these data points are telling a few different stories, and this might be a little confusing, but tomorrow in the live market price action will tell you everything. If we want to go up, tomorrow will be a very good day, and tomorrow's closing can very well be pretty bullish. So keep in mind the price action. Everything will be price action based tomorrow. And if we do not go about 22,600 tomorrow, one more thing in Nifty is that if we do not go about 22,600 also, if we are struggling to go about 22,600 like over here, then you can also think about taking one short position over here till 22,500. That is one trade that you can take. But yes, talking about Bank Nifty, very interesting price action with Bank Nifty also today. Very obvious level today is 42,000, 48,550, right? Below 48,550, what can happen is that market might come down tomorrow. If you open with a gap down, let's say somewhere near 48,700, 600, we might go once below 48,550, come back up a little bit, and once we are again breaking 48,550, right? So what I'm talking about is that what might happen is that, let's say we open with a gap down, we go below 48,550, we come back up a little bit again above 48,550, and once we are again breaking 48,550, right, at this point is where we will go ahead and take a short position. Because what might happen is that this level is very obvious, so the market might try to break this level and then again come up, and two things can happen over here. Either it might take all the sellers' liquidity over, or the buyers' liquidity over here, and then start to move up on the upside. That is one thing that can happen. Or it might take the stop loss of all the sellers by giving a good pullback and then start to move down, right? So tomorrow, this is a thing that you can do over here. Or you might do another thing is that just keep a big enough stop loss. But if you want a small stop loss, do the thing that I said, and you can get a very good trade with a very small stop loss. And then your first target will be small at 48,400, because 48,400 is also good support. But once 48,400 is broken, then you can also expect 48,200 on the downside without any problems, right? On the upside, very simple, 49,100 will be the important area. Now what can happen tomorrow is that market might try to break this high over here. So if we, let's say, open flat, or if we open with a gap up over here, market might try to break this area, go above today's high, and then again come down, right? But do not get panic. Basically, do not panic over here until unless we start to make negative price action below 49,000. But if we are not making negative price action, and if we are again breaking 49,100 over here, then we can also expect 49,500. Maybe not. Most probably it can happen tomorrow if Bank Nifty stays very strong, right? But if you want to book a profit a little bit before, a little early, then you can think about booking a profit somewhere near 49,300 also. So I hope tomorrow's Bank Nifty plan is also very clear. So yeah, guys, election volatility has started. Keep that in mind. So do not go overboard with anything and just start doing anything, right? Don't try to take very aggressive trades. And tomorrow, one more thing is that if you want to take a call wrong position, or whatever position you want to, if you want to take a bullish position on elections, tomorrow will be a very good time to take that bullish position at the opening, right? If you want to take a bullish position. Now, I do not recommend taking a bullish, any sort of position in the elections if this is your first election. But let's say if you want to take a risk of 1% on your capital, right? Now 1%, let's say talking about Nifty's call, right? Nifty's 23,000 call. Now, if you want to buy that, then you should at least have a capital of 5.5 to 6 lakhs. If that is the case, then you can think about risking 1% of your capital, that is just buying one lot, right? Now, why am I saying so? Is because elections are a very, very, if let's say the election results come out to be bad, then your call will go to zero. It will not wait, it will go down so fast that you will not even be able to think about exiting with like at half the price of what you bought it. So if you want to risk 1% or max to max, let's say 2% of your capital, then you can think about taking a bullish position for elections tomorrow at the opening, because that will be the best time. And if you want to do that, that is the plan. But yes, I will recommend, do not take any sort of positions if this is your first election. Wait and watch what is the price action and all those things. And if and once you get the experience, then again elections will come after 4 years, 5 years, again whatever. But don't try to rush into election thinking that this is the final day, you will not be able to make money in the market after this is the only chance to make money in the market. This is not how it goes. Even if the election results come out in your favor, right, if you've taken a bullish positions, and even if the election result come out in your favor, chances are you might still not make money if you don't understand how options work. So yeah guys, stay safe. Again, do not try to blow up your capital in this time. Try to survive and don't try to make easy money or fast money, right? Just try to learn in the markets and you will definitely be able to make money soon. So yeah guys, that was it for today, and thank you for watching till the end, and I'll see you tomorrow in another video. Bye bye.